All right, thank you for tuning in. I could feel a reading was coming on when I tried to go to bed and no siree Bob. So there's a message that wants to come through. And I feel like it's going to be about um, holding on to your hope and your faith and all your keeping your vibration high. There's a lot of energy that would want to discourage us at this time, but we know that that is not the way. So I'm going to pull from the Akashic Tarot. It's a little deeper. I just was feeling it. Um, I'll do my best to interpret these cards. They're pretty deep, but here we go. First one, Eight of Roses, Sangha community. So this clearly just speaks to um, claiming your people. Like this is the time of really your community is such an important part of your health and well-being. And so manifest the very best. Like really notice who builds you up in your life and maybe if relationships don't, and make sure you emphasize the relationships that do. That is gold. Jeff and Jay teach that relationships are your greatest gold. And yeah, so you want to find a community that really resonates with your values, not one that you have to hide, compromise, um, or just feel like you have to lower yourself or mask in any way. You want to be fully yourself. You want to be inspired to grow and be your very very best self. For me, I used to all know Church of Union, the Twin Flames universe community is very much excuse me, that for me. Find what encourages you to be your very highest and best self and claim that. It's a very important part of you staying encouraged is noticing who do you surround yourself with. Those vibrations will impact you very very much. So beautiful card to start. As like the warmth of that, find common folks with common hearts who warm, their collective fire warms each other's hearts. Setting your course, Three of Scrolls. So this is very much about live on purpose. Know what you're about and make sure you're aligning your actions to that purpose. For me, my purpose is bringing twin flames into harmonious union and doing that for myself, raising the consciousness of the planet, teaching people how to ascend. And so I want to make sure that all of my actions are geared towards my ascension. And this can be in many different ways: financial ascension, spiritual ascension, mental ascension, relationship ascension. Like every area of your life um, can be grown, and more God can be invited into that space. That is the ascension journey. And it starts within you. But set your course. What is it that is your highest priority? What is your heart calling for? And don't allow yourself to be distracted. The discouraging energy I was referring to would have you be distracted. Set your course, keep your eyes on the prize, and know that you always get what you choose. So your choice, your gaze, your intention, your focus is very, very powerful. The next card is balance. So with that said, of course, there's a balance to life, and I've always been realizing this too. I can dive all in with something, but I've become very good at when it's time to move on when it just doesn't feel good anymore. Like I love watching Twin Flame Ascension school classes, but I can feel that moment when I'm saturated and I just need to take a rest, play a video game, go for a walk, cook a nice meal. You want your life to be balanced, and you can feel the balance of your life by how you feel. Um, and like, and God might have you bring your balance, be open to God. Like, He inspired me to take a break from caffeine because it was actually imbalancing me. And that I'm not saying that would be the case for you, but tune into God. He might say you need more sleep, you need better quality meals, you need just a little more time for yourself in the midst of your busy day, or you need to give more to you know your job, your career, your projects. Let God direct. Sometimes we can get stuck in just like a pattern, but we might not even notice, like, I just spent all night in front of Netflix. And that could be what God calls you to. I'm not saying that. But if you notice, I don't really feel good afterwards, well, then you want to look at that. What God calls you to is going to feel good. And the most important way to stay positive in these times is to do those things that fill you up, help you feel good. Thank you so much for watching. Just a quick reading to give you some tips to keep your vibration high at this time. I know I'm going to implement these in my life as well. Sending you so much blessings, and I look forward to seeing you next time.